What's up everybody, Kier Gomes here, and welcome back. I just can't seem to help myself. Here I am in the middle of the week doing yet another video just for you guys. I have a lot of things going on right now in terms of content that I want to do. In the meantime though, while we're getting ready to move and while I'm still kind of ironing out a few ideas that I have for other videos, I figure I might as well just bring you guys the quality deck reviews that you've come to expect from me. So today we're going to be taking a look at the new Versa playing cards. This deck was designed by a company called OXT based out of Sacramento, and they are technically the V2 to the Vice playing cards, which I have not reviewed on this channel, but they look like this. If you're interested in me reviewing those, send me a deck and I'll review it for you. Before we get started, please do drop a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's roll that intro and get you guys on your way.
Let's go.
Okay, so the Versa playing cards. As I stated, this deck was designed by a company called OXT. I'm not actually sure what other decks they've done. I've never heard of them before. This deck was manufactured by the United States Playing Card Company. The front of the tuck case has this kind of printer color on it. I can't remember what that's called, but you know, like when you buy ink for a printer, these are the colors that it comes in, like these primary colors. White, blue, yellow, magenta, and black. The rest of the tuck case is majority done on this glossy gray cardstock. It might look white on camera, I'm not sure, but it is gray. It just says Versa below it. At the bottom you can see the company name. It is Occupied X Tachyon? I don't know what that is. --02, established 2018. And then, so this kind of just looks like an old school like Polaroid. Or like an old school computer. I really like that actually. Very, very vintage looking. One side of the tuck case says high standard. The other side of the tuck case says playing cards. The top of the tuck case just says enjoy. I will. And then the bottom of the tuck case has some ad copy about the company and the brand. If you know anything about this brand, do let me know. I'd be interested to do some research and see if there's anything else that I've seen from them. The back design of the tuck is the same back design as the cards. So again, kind of keeping that printer type theme open. Nothing on the inside of the box. Let's look at the cards. All right, so your back design is gonna look like this. It is a one-way back design, which means it faces one way. If I hold it this way, it's out of orientation with the rest of them. So completely one way. It says Versa HS high standard playing cards, established 2018, and again you got those kind of like desk jet printer colors on them. I really like that actually, with a nice thin white border. Doesn't contrast that well on camera against the gray, but in person it looks really good. All right, now your jokers are not gonna really be jokers, they're gonna be kind of pseudo jokers. So one of them says Versa in each corner, and then right there you can see with those colors it matches up to say enjoy and relax. The other one is like a coffee punch card. So that's cool. It looks like a punch card. It just says, you know, card doesn't expire, punches aren't transferable. That's pretty cool too, I guess. I really like that. Not really like jokers though, they look more like ad cards. Speaking of ad cards, you do get an enjoy ad card. That looks pretty awesome. The back design of the cards, and then just says enjoy. That's cool, that's probably one that I'm gonna keep. And you get a double backer. Your ace of spades is gonna be nice and colorful. It is a standard ace index in the corner with an enlarged spade pip in the middle. And then it says Versa in that blue, yellow, and magenta. And as well has some ad copy about the company below it. That might be one of the coolest ace of spades I've actually ever seen. I love that. The rest of your cards are gonna be bicycle standard, at least for the spades and clubs. You see, it looks just like regular bicycles for the spades. The courts though the colors have been muted down almost to make it look like your printer is running out of ink. So you can see it's very light colors on there. I am a fan of. I have to say that looks pretty awesome. Keeping the theme alive with that blue, yellow, and magenta. Again, looks like it came straight out of a printer. Your diamonds and hearts have had the red swapped out for pink. So that magenta color replaces the reds, which only makes sense if the theme of your deck is those colors, then it makes sense to do that. But this is what they look like. Really nice. I like the faded faces, kind of. I would prefer fully standard with any other deck, but with this deck, I think this looks really cool. Clubs, again, look the same as any other deck of bicycles, and your hearts have that magenta color coming back. Now, in terms of the aesthetic of this deck, I really like it. It's very intriguing. I've never seen a deck of cards that looks quite like that. They spring really easy, so these cards, just like most bicycle cards nowadays, don't really require a lot of breaking in. They're pretty much good to go right out of the box. One last look at that back design. So let's talk handling. You can pretty much expect this from USPCC at this point, but the deck feels great right out of the box. This is what it looks like in a fan. You can see those colors really kind of creeping through. I love that. I think that looks really good. If it were up to me, I would have maybe done, followed the trend right now of making these colors a full bleed. That way when you fan it, you would just see like a perfect rainbow. But also at the same time, I really like the way this looks with those white borders kind of breaking them up. If you fan them for the indices, this is what it looks like. It looks nice. It's nothing super spectacular. This fan though, that looks amazing. Really, really like that. Super, super soft. That new dribble sound. Ooh, it's nice. You can barely even hear it. Listen. That's nice. I like that. Let's check the snappiness. Okay. Not that snappy at all, which is not a problem for me. I've said that in the past, but you don't hear that pop that when it snaps off the deck, and that might just be because the cards are so soft and so thin. And yeah, there you go. So the big question is, would I use this deck for Magic? I've said this before, yeah, I think you could. You could use this deck for Magic and you're probably not gonna have any problems doing it. I personally would not use this deck for Magic just because when I'm doing Magic, I like to use as standard as I could possibly get. I've said it before, you already know the drill. If you are interested in picking this deck up, I will leave a link below to the United Magicians Emporium where I picked mine up. As well, I did grab an extra one, so if you absolutely love this deck, I do have a sealed one. If you have a deck that you would like to trade, let me know what it is down in the comments. If it's a deck that I don't have that I'd be interested in, I'll let you know. As always, guys, please don't forget to like this video and please subscribe if you aren't already. We're almost at that 1K mark, and when we get to that 1K, I am giving away an entire brick of assorted playing cards. If you're interested in entering that giveaway, I will drop the link down below. All that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I know I will. And I'll see you guys in the next one.